Go that way. Come off.
That makes complete total sense.
Remember the one that he loosened up trying to get the air out? It's just laying here. It's a bitch to try to tighten apparently.
I've got pliers. Channel lock that out a minute ago. Got any tools with you?
No. I think it's a 7/8. That's completely off.
We didn't hurt them, but all aluminum weren't as long because how long the first time it got hot? You do that side?
Not really. That's why it was loose.
Yeah.
Took it loose trying to bleed the air out of it.
The breather wasn't the way I could about get there, but he needed the job because I have tools too.
Wonder if he's got any tools in his spare. hard part, you don't have much room to move, to turn it once you get on it.
Pretty sure it's tight now.
So we get another gallon of antifreeze. Hard part getting the air out of it's a bitch.
The way it works out is I can get the point there and the point there, and I got to rotate until it got really stiff. So.
Same way, we just pump it right out.
Yeah.
Come over this side, see it dripping down.
Chelsea's like, that couldn't be a race car driver. That made me dizzy. It was like 4 laps I just made. Geez, we're only going 30 miles an hour. Try going 70. Spitting it. Feels like Sunday.
Got one over there? Do you think we're good as far as being tight?
I think so. But I'm going to say I think it's good for now. I would definitely, when you get home, before you guys go to Chili Bowl, I would check it for sure.
Yeah, I don't remember. He may not even got it tight. He may
Stick it back on there. Who was he?
David.
Okay. He was like, well, I didn't tie, I told you to tie when you got home. I don't know what the rules are exactly, but I know one for another that go beyond. I would think it honestly be a very wise investment for the Zobo even. Get wired up first this thing. This is pretty normal. So if you look at the hard 8 cars, all of the Beast and Han, and you look at the Swindells, the other Nerf bars dropped back here. That's why those guys can beat and they like to do is not flip. All the other guys are one of these normal little, they catch wheels and flip over. Triple is just a small tight track, everybody's beating and banging, and the wheel catch is the one going over. We were talking about that last year. Swindells especially, they can beat and bang and slam, but they never flip. Well, what on earth are they doing different? I started looking at Nerf bars in the cars. All the guys are really fast, but aren't flipping, but can still work through traffic. They got Nerf bars sticking out 2 inches past their wheels. That's just, to me, a pretty good, I haven't noticed it, but that's pretty good $100 investment. Save the rest of your car from flipping and flying over the fence. What? Yeah, it was off.
Completely off.
It wasn't loose, it was just not attached. Well, as soon as they put water in, you fire off and lose all the water again. Yeah.
I guess I could put the hood back on, huh? Crank that back on and put another wrench on it when we get home. Make sure.
Leave the hood off, have to come back in, make sure it's not leaking. Fire it off, you can come back and double check it. What we're doing is diagnosing where we are and making laps. We're not learning a lot from laps anyway. Can you imagine the pitch testing level with this track? I have to go back in and make sure it's not just got even a little bit of a leak. This is not going to hurt to haul out without a hood on it. There's no fan to fly off and hurt anybody. It's just 6 of the deer or whatever. Take a couple laps, pull it, take it out, fire them up again. Unless you think it's going to hurt them to have the hood off.
Dust. Yeah, gonna suck it all that dust right through there anyway.
It's got a hole there, sucking air up through the bottom, and that's the only dust you get there is from up front. What?
Oh, you already loaded them?
Sweet. Man, I already got them on.
Do what? I think there's a hump there too, somewhere. Like there's a low spot, because it looks like when you hit back up, it. Look at that line right there. How it's changed. It is.
Bit to the soft part of my knee, and I bit to the hard part of my knee, and it hurt.
I will say the spark bites more when you soften everything up.
Did it?
Yeah, for the 2 laps it worked. Then I rocked it over there and he went, "Brr."
Oh, hello.
And then tighter on them, tied down on the left side. Yeah, we'll probably end up using that typical once it reveals cookie feet. If they did like it did 2 years ago, whenever they had that monster, like curve, physical curve. I think this right here is a little
Chelsea.
I guess. There she is.
Well, the battery's been down. The Jeep got short somewhere in it. So it was really dead this morning.
Push start the Jeep.
But what's funny is Jerry tried that a while back. Well, it's standard. I'll just push start it. So he tried to use the back of his truck to push start the Jeep backwards. Well, you look back at the truck, the tailgate, the inlet broke off the tailgate, and the bumpers all broke up. Tried to push it backwards. It still wouldn't fire off. So it's got electronic fuel injection. You got to have power to the injectors to get fuel to it. Still broke his truck for nothing.
So where do you think Swindell and them guys are getting those wider Nerf bars? You think they make them or
Made.
just have them made wider?
If you got time to do it, they can do it. Hey, James.
What?
Gear.
Well, their motor turns backwards.
Backwards?
Yeah, like the crank doesn't rotate clockwise, it rotates counterclockwise.
Well, how's that work? Then the car would have to, the rear end would have to be,
Geared differently.
it had to be flipped over.
But it makes it plant, instead of like when you come out of the corner, and it like wants to plant the weight like this, it wants to plant the weight like this.
You have to have the rear end flipped over somehow or something. That would be pretty obvious. That,
Well, you wouldn't have to flip the rear end over, you just have to gear it differently.
not if it's going backwards, the other direction.
Wouldn't you just be able to swap your
That'd do a different ratio. That'd just be a different ratio. Unless you had a custom-made rear end.
So Steve's not going to have custom-made gears before to get a different ratio, but I'm going to have the custom-made gears because they got
Unless that would work. If you flip the pinion over to the other side.
coming up the back essentially.
Let's see.
But then if it did that, then
I don't know. I don't know how that would work.
basically it should go like, it should make the drive shaft go, instead of like meeting at the front of the gears, it should make it go just through that and meet at the back of the
Yeah.
gears.
Let's see. Could put antifreeze or water.
But that's what I've always
Water.
said with
For diagnosis, just draining out before it freezes. Y'all shop normally than it freezes anyway, would it? Or does it?
Let's just put